Hello everybody, my name is James Sternseed. If you're new here, feel free to click that subscribe button. So welcome to American Horror Story Hotel, episode 3, Mommy. Let's read the description given television. Evan Peters, Sarah, blah blah blah. Alex is pushed to her breaking point after Scarlett stirs up memories of Holden. And Donovan is targeted by a dangerous rival of the Countess. Pretty much what happened. They called this episode Mommy, and it's appropriate. So it starts off when we learn a little bit more about Alex, which if you don't remember who she is the mother to Scarlett, husband of John, also mother of Holden. Basically, she talks about how Holden was the first thing she ever really loved when she had her baby, and she used to smell his head, and it smelled like lavender apparently. I'm gonna smell my niece's head next time I see her. But yeah, she basically talks about how she had a rough childhood in the beginning, and she became a podiatrist. What do you call a doctor for kids? Podiatrist, right? So she basically explains she became a child doctor to help kids, because she had a rough childhood, is what she said. And yeah, they're in group therapy for which I think everybody needs therapy personally. But yeah, they're in family therapy, and she doesn't really want to talk about how her feelings with Scarlett and John in the room. And she basically says she feels like Scarlett's trying to hurt her. And then Scarlett explains, she actually says the word Nintendo, which I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo was like, yeah, you could have Donkey Kong and say Nintendo and Space Invaders, and because this show is graphic and there's a whole lot of sex this season, kind of like, ooh. But yeah, she explains the room and the coffin, and it was an empty pool, which I thought, they're going into a pool the first time, so hooray for me. I forget his name, but it's Dandy from Freak Show, and he's in JWP or JPM, March, the original creator of the hotel. He's in his room, and he's explaining to him about, he gets what he talked about the first time, because if you remember last episode, he talked about how killing's like super exciting, and they just shot a chick in the face. So he's basically saying like he gets it now. So you got kind of weird, because you got Tate from the first season and Danny from Freak Show, and they had a butted heads in a Freak Show, so now they're being buddy, and those people are some pretty good actors, I gotta say. And yeah, he explains how he gets it, and March tells him pretty much that some of the torture chambers in his room or in his hotel haven't been used in a long time, and that's a shame. Like his dark closet where there's a spike in it. Buku trap type shit. Yeah, and then we also get a blow up with Donovan and his mother, Kathy Bates. I think her name was Iris. And basically he tells her that he hated her his whole life, and he's always hated her. And it's like, that's why he tried to be good. That's why he was a junkie, crack, heroin, meth, all that stuff. He's basically trying to commit suicide, which a lot of people do. So, for deep-seated issues. And they go back and forth, and he basically says, she tells him, like, what do I have to live for if I don't have my son? And he says, if that's true, you should kill yourself. If it's not, you should do it too. You should still do it. So he basically said, like, kill yourself. And left. And the fashion lady, Claudia, she gets murdered in this episode. She's in the hotel, and she kind of freaks out after being with Will Drake. And Dandy almost hooks up with Will Drake, and then Gaga goes like, mm-mm. The Countess. Countess is Gaga. And her acting isn't terrible. So far at least. Yeah. So we also learned that Lady Gaga was broke. And that's why she sold the hotel. And that's also why Dandy couldn't kill Will Drake. It's because she needs him for his money. So she's gonna marry him. And JPM and the maid basically say, like, give Danny the, like, you gotta kill him kind of speech. Like, he can't tear down these walls. So they're gonna save the hotel eventually, if that works out. Things seem to go pretty well for these people, kind of. Also, they introduced another character, Ramona Royale, and they went into some 1970s black exploitation type fucking films. It was like, Jesus Christ. It's the Voodoo Queen. She's back, and she's Ramona Royale, and she has a big afro and the shoulder, basically like in the Shaft type movie, where she's a strong, independent black woman, and she don't do shit for no man. And they go through her movie career, and it ties in with Bernie Sanders, who is the person who took all of Lady Gaga's money and made her broke. So Lady Gaga turns Ramona Royale into a vampire. And they lived through the 70s to 1991 together. And they go through, it's cool. Like, besides, you get a kind of a Lady Gaga lesbian scene, so if you're into that, or if you ever wanted to see that, buy this DVD. So yeah, they show them going, they're in the elevator, and it's like 1977, and they show her in their 70s outfit, 80s, like 86, 91, and then Ramona Royale does the unthinkable. They mentioned Tupac and Biggie. Shout outs to those guys. Rest in peace. And then there was another dude called Mo, and he wasn't as popular as Tupac and Biggie apparently in this fictional world. And Ramona Royale went like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So they're in the studio, and they're about to do they're doing the deed. And this is pretty weird too. When Lady Gaga and Ramona got it done, Gaga sliced her boob, like on the top, and then had her suck from there, which would be graphic, I guess, or sexual. So then she did it again with Mo, and he's doing it, and then she turns him, and Gaga's with her back turned in the studio, with like a no hat, but she's got her back turned in the studio, and when they walk in, she's all broken hearted and crying. She's like, she must have really loved you, and Mo has her gun at her like, who the fuck are you? Type shit. Then Gaga says she must have really loved you and turned the gun and shot the dude in the face, and his face blew off, and he died, and that's why Ramona Royale got to go. She was talking to Donovan because Donovan went on a bender. He ate some junkies, and she's trapped into a chair, had him here, and told him her story and how he's gonna get back at her, or she's gonna get back at the Countess, Lady Gaga, Ramona Royale is, because of what she did with her remote. She wants to kill the babies, the little children. Speaking of little children, Alex finally served John the divorce papers, which was a pretty sad scene. He broke down and started crying. And she finally sees Holden in the hall after she bumps into Claudia, the fashion woman. She's like, is this hell? And she's like in her underwear covered in blood. And she's like, oh, it's not hell because I'd be wearing what you are. And then she turns down another hallway and finds Holden, and he's just kind of like that. So eyes closed, like head down. And then she walks up to him. She's like, Holden? And she opens his head and says, hi, mommy. Like cute little boys do to their moms. So that happened. And I'm going to end on this. We're going to get back into John. John still being the detective that he is. He goes to another case and finds people in the office with their tongues nailed into their desk. And they're broken another commandment, thou shalt not bear false witness, and basically ran a gossip website. After Alex served him up the divorce papers, he breaks down and is crying, trying to get her to stay. She takes him back to his hotel room, gives him some sleeping pills because he hasn't slept in a while. He has the whole case basically on his wall. Like, I have these decorations. Imagine this was a murder mystery with everybody breaking the commandments. And that's before she goes and sees Holden. But yeah, so John's in sleepy pills in room 64 in the Hotel Cortez, which is the Hart. James Patrick March is original office, and that was mommy. So yeah, feel free to let me know if you're watching. Comment it up, man. Let's talk about this show. I'm getting hyped. It's getting interesting, or less sex and graphic, but more violence. So yeah, feel free to thumbs it up. Feel free to subscribe. I really appreciate it. And you don't have to look for me next Wednesday. Friday, I got a nice thing coming out for new subscribers. Just basically like a daily video. Sunday, we get another Walking Dead. Monday, unboxing. Wednesday, we're gonna get some cool pro wrestling unboxing video, and then you get another horror story video. So feel free to thumbs up and subscribe and all that stuff. Do the YouTube thing, you know what to do. Who am I? Peace, I'm out of here.